All right, so today, what we're going to be what? Okay, we're gonna be looking what? We're gonna be looking over news today because I watched the news. I turned 30 and I just started doing old activities like watch the news and gotta watch the news. You just have to. So I'm gonna do some reactions to them. So hopefully you guys would get tuned in with the news. Now, if you heard about this story about this lady, African American queen, she went missing. Now, I first seen a story on the Shade Room, and let me see if I can find it. No, leave me alone ads. I first seen the story. Cancel. I first seen it on the Shade Room. It's this young lady. Here it goes. Here it goes. Boom. Okay, I found it. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. Missing Alabama woman returns home on foot. Police yet to reveal investigation details. Now, apparently, she was walking. She was driving at night, and she allegedly seen a toddler on a highway, and she got out her car, and you know, tend to the seats. She went to go see what's going on with this baby that's just walking, or just being abandoned on the highway. And then from there, like no one like had heard from her again. It was crazy. So I'm about to get into this news clip right now. Hit that subscribe. Okay, here you go.
Now to new details on the Alabama nursing
Yeah,
student
with
who vanished.
me. This is crazy. Thank God that she came back because I've been watching the first 48, and usually like if you don't, but I think let's get into news clip.
Now to new details on the Alabama nursing student who vanished for 2 days after reporting she saw a toddler alone on the side of the highway. In the police audio we are hearing for the first time, Janae Norman has the details.
Oh, this is about to give me chills, man. Because listen, when I first heard that story on the Shade Room, I'm like, like whenever I hear things about like women, like and like just disappearing and stuff like that, I put myself in their shoes. Like, damn, what would I do if I was driving and I seen the toddler on the highway? What would I do? I'm gonna keep going, but that's only because I don't believe in um playing superhero. But some people they do believe in that, and it's okay to it's just I'm just not that type of individual. I'm sorry, I can't. I see that I'm gonna panic. I'm gonna call the cops, and I'm gonna keep driving because some things could be setups. So I ain't gonna play it too close.
Got a call about a female screaming with a child.
This morning, new clues into what happened the night Alabama woman Carlee Russell disappeared, only to mysteriously return home 48 hours later.
She's not at their vehicle.
In new audio, you hear police officers responding to Russell's 911 call about a toddler walking alone on Interstate 459.
Child's going to be a white male wearing a white t-shirt and a diaper.
Only to find her car still running.
Be advised, her vehicle's unlocked, running. All her personal belongings except for her phone.
Hoover police issuing a statement saying detectives were able to retrace nearly all of Carlee's steps, but have not been able to locate anyone with Carlee.
From what my son's girlfriend could hear on the phone, she never heard a child say anything, and she heard my daughter scream, or what sounded like a scream.
Investigators say
That is terrifying. That is terrifying, and that's the reason why, like I said, I can't be no hero. God bless her, and thank God that we do have heroes. It's just like I couldn't be no nurse. I couldn't do it. I just don't have, nurse. They can't pick and choose. If no matter who comes in that clinic, they got to do. You could be the top biggest scumbag of the world. They still got to cater to you. I don't have that heart. I don't have the heart. I see a toddler on the highway. It's dark. I already think the worst at all times. And I walk by faith and not by sight, but I still know that the world is evil. So I would have just kept it pushing. So thank God that she's alive and that she had the bravery to even check up on that situation. But I'm just confused because what happened?
The 25-year-old nursing student initially disappeared Thursday night outside of Birmingham. Family reported Russell arrived home by foot late Saturday, where officials took her statement and then transported her to the hospital where she was treated and released. Now, police using that statement and this traffic cam footage, which appears to show Russell's car slowing down with flashing lights, in their investigation as they continue to piece together what happened during those 4
Yo, let me tell you something. It's cameras everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, I know it's cameras on the highway, but usually when people go missing on a highway, there's no footage. They got this woman car being pulled over. So by the time I get to this 2 minute, we're 1 minute and 35 in, it's 2 minutes and 11 seconds. I need to figure out what happened because there's video. I mean, granted, it is a little dark though, but still.
48 hours.
Let me bring
And
it
so
back.
many are watching.
Y'all ain't gonna pull the okie doke on me. Bring that back like Nicki Minaj.
Russell's car slowing down with flashing lights in their investigation as they
Look, that's crazy. But it's dark right here. How did she even see the toddler? It's dark as fuck.
continue to piece together what happened during those 48 hours.
And so many are watching and waiting to see what officials come back with. In the meantime, Carlee's family releasing statements online, just relieved and grateful that she's home. But this is the first that we're hearing any more details about that toddler that she allegedly saw.
And hopefully we're going to get more details as the days come up.
I don't understand why I can't see the whole video. This is the thing that began me tight with the police. Like, why I can't see the whole video.
Along.
Yes.
Janae, thank you. Thanks so much.
Nah. What? That look crazy. Nah. Missing. What? No. She was not. Okay. Okay, this is a day ago. Nah, this story don't make no sense. Let's see this one.
Hundreds of law enforcement volunteers as well launched a massive 2-day search. But then,
Yeah, we know what happened to her. What's happening? Like, maybe this will give us more information.
hundreds of law enforcement volunteers as well launched a massive 2-day search. But then she showed up at home Saturday night, seemingly okay. Her parents, who asked for the public's help in the search, now asking for privacy. And the police not providing almost any detail. Detectives
Exactly. And y'all have a video. Damn, I hope I ain't speaking on the wrong shit. Listen, if something happened to me, them niggas got me. That's just straight like that. I don't help people. I don't do anything I'm not supposed to be doing. So if something happened to me, dumb niggas got me, and y'all need to go figure out who the fuck got me. Straight like that. Period.
they say, are combing through numerous pieces of evidence collected from the time she went missing until her return home and beyond. This is a tedious process, but it's important to make sure everything is methodically evaluated.
Shut up and get to the goddamn point. We want to know the rest of that video.
So that we have the clearest possible picture of what took place from the time Carlee called 911 until she returned home Saturday night. Look, I totally get the desire for privacy on any details, but not even sharing if she was kidnapped, lured, even if
I understand the fact that they want privacy because this is we don't know what type of trauma that this woman is feeling. So I get the privacy part. We're just concerned as a group because we don't want this to happen to no one else. So did they lure you in with the toddler? Was there even a toddler? Like we want to know. So I understand the family wants privacy. We just want to know, like this guy want to know. Don't we all want to know?
she was a victim of a crime at all. After all, the public went to great lengths to try to help find her. A man claiming to be her boyfriend says she was kidnapped. Thamar Simmons writing on Facebook Sunday she was literally fighting for her life for 48 hours. So until she's physically and mentally stable again, she's not able to give any updates or whereabouts on her kidnapper at this very moment. Okay, if that's true, police can just say they're looking for the kidnapper. But they aren't even saying that. How is it possible she came back on Saturday and now more than 2 days later,
And you know what? I watched the first 48 and usually But they found her within 48 hours, right? Is that what he said? Because they say usually within 48, then it's usually.
Came back on Saturday, and now more than 2 days.
Wait, okay. So, oh, more than
Well, she
2 days.
came back.
See, more than 2 days. After 48 out, after 48, it's usually suspicious. So that's even more suspicious. And you
We still don't know in the broadest terms is there a manhunt underway? Is there still a threat to the public? We're all thrilled that Carlee Russell is home safe, but the public is owed more information here. Is there
exactly like, should we be like, if I see a baby on the highway, dub.
more to the story? Joining me now, David Lamb, senior reporter at our affiliate in Birmingham, Alabama, who's been covering this story. David, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Isn't this all kind of odd?
Extremely odd. Part of the oddest aspect of this, Dan, is the silence. The family was very vocal when Carlee was missing, very much in the community. The Hoover Police Department, same thing, really out there, had officers everywhere. But since that news came on Saturday night about 10:45 Central Time, the Carlee knocked on her front door and returned home. There's been little said and little actually known and kind of.
But you know what? We also, as the public, we can't rush that lady. You know, we don't know what she been through. You know, thanking God that she's back. So if she needs to take time, take that time. We just want to make sure that the public is safe. So we just want to know, is there a threat out there? That's all we want. At least that's all I want. That's why I'm doing this video.
About how she is, what happened, any sort of details, and it is puzzling and odd. I guess at this point you can almost make more out of what is not being said than what is, and forced to do so at that.
Well, I want you to listen to the sound of an MSNBC report tonight, which to me made the story even more bizarre. Let's listen.
When I spoke with Carlee Russell's parents, one of the things they mentioned was that they had warned their daughter about situations like this, saying that no matter how young a person who may seem in danger may appear, that it could be a trap and it could be someone.
Listen, I don't know if you ever seen the movie. It's called Tu Wong Fu. It's a LGBT plus friendly movie. So if you're straight, you probably haven't seen it. But listen, Wesley Snipes is in it. He plays the drag queen, and he does an amazing job. Sidebar. In that movie, Wesley Snipes says there are times when you help people and you end up needing help. So you don't help people. That one line stood out to me. That's why I pick and choose who I help, and I help very little, because sometimes you can help and then you can end up needing help. So you have to be very, very careful. The fact that the family warns her on this lets me further know that you really, really have to be careful. And I recommend you pick and choose when it comes to that superhero role.
And using that in order to do something nefarious. And so when they heard that this has happened, literally the thing they said was, we have warned her about this. So certainly some concern there, at least from the parents, that this could have been some sort of trap.
That to me is totally bizarre, right? The idea that the parents warned her that there could be a trap where someone lures her with a child and then it happened doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, it don't make sense to y'all because y'all white. Okay? When you black, listen, I was taught at a young age, watch out for vans, watch out for people trying to offer you candy. That's how we teach our kids. So it does make sense that they would tell her that. Listen, you on the road, it's Alabama. It's one of the racist states. Just call it how you want to call it. You heard? Be careful. People might try anything. Niggas will try you with candy. Niggas will try you with credit loans, car loans, all type of shit just to try to do anything to lure you in. So it's not bizarre. Be careful. What you talking about?
It doesn't, and there are a number of aspects about this that really don't make sense. But if you try to connect some dots, you asked about the public being in danger, an imminent threat. The Hoover Police Department is in no hurry to conduct this follow-up interview with Carlee Russell. That leads me to believe if there were an imminent threat, law enforcement would be letting us know. So they're in no hurry to do so. They say in the next couple of days they hope that that will take place. I spoke to them today about that. Also, I was texting with Carlee's mother, Talithia, and she said that they're not quite ready yet to make a statement, but they will whenever the time is right. The time is just not right now.
Yeah,
So that silence and that void continues.
Yeah, look, I did a segment on my police show on Patrol Live about her. We're thrilled that she's safe, but boy, I think the public is owed a little more here because this is bizarre. David Lamb, thank you.
I mean, we are, because we want to make sure that everyone's safe. But at the same time, we also have to respect the trauma and the time and the privacy. Hit that subscribe and keep you updated on this topic. Hit that subscribe. Let's get it.